Dear students, I welcome all of you in this session of Traffic Engineering and Management. So you all know that we have been discussing about the important aspects of accident studies. Now in this session, what we are going to do is we are going to continue our session of accident studies. So stay focused. See, there are total three different modules that we have covered as far as the accident studies are concerned. Now, here it becomes necessary for us to know that how to calculate that whether there is any kind of probability of occurring the accident or not. So let us understand the module first of all. The module's name is Traffic Accidents, Causes and Prevention. And the topics that we are going to cover in this session is related to Accident Studies Part 4. See, whenever we discuss about accident investigation studies, we need to have knowledge of three things. First is this accident investigation. Second is called as this analysis of individual accident, and then statistical analysis of accident. See, this statistical analysis will help us to know that what are the actual things taking place. So let us learn that whenever we discuss about accident investigation, there are certain things that we need to keep in our mind, such as recording the general observation, and that involve partially or fully brake application collision and condition diagram, environmental condition, and pavement surface condition that involves friction, unevenness, and light reflecting characteristics. See, in the yesterday's session only we have learned about condition and collision diagram, so you must have the knowledge about, you must know about this particular thing. Then comes, there are certain driver tests that are required to be conducted or required to be done. That involves alcohol content test, vision test, reaction time, age and distance as judgment. See, we'll have to check that whether the driver had consumed the alcohol while driving, if the vision of the driver is clear or not, what is the reaction time that he has taken in order to respond to the particular situation, then what is the age of that particular driver, and then whether his distance judgment is okay or not. Then it is about the skid resistance of the pavement surface. See, in this, the skid resistance and the speed of the vehicle are to be considered. Then apart from this, vehicle test, certain vehicle tests are to be conducted in order to know the age of the vehicle, whether the indicators are working or not, what type of vehicle is that, what type of tire is there, whether the mirrors are workable or not, whether the brakes were workable or not, whether the steering was workable or not. So this is the vehicle test part of accident investigation. Then we have to get the information about the probable causes of the accident, in which we will collect the information of type of accident, position of accident and object that are involved in the particular accident. And then we'll learn about the, or they will involve the thing about cost analysis. So basically, first is about recording the general observation, second is about the driver test, third is about the skid resistance of pavement surface, fourth is called as a vehicle test, fifth is called as probable causes of accident, and the last is about the cost analysis. Then once the investigation is done, then there is the part of statistical analysis of the accident methods. Now, statistical analysis means what? Means we will try to quantify the parameters that have contributed in the causation of accident with the help of statistics and statistical analysis. See, Let us read the statement that has been written. The statistical analysis of road accidents help to assess the effectiveness of various measures to decrease the rate of accident. So this is the first advantage, that they help to assess the effectiveness of various measures. See, if we are having 4 to 5 accident reduction measures, but we are not sure that which one is the best one, then this statistical analysis will help us to know that particular thing. There are certain qualitative methods of analysis of accident. This qualitative methods of accident can provide insights into the causes that contributed to the accident and can often help identify the black spots on the street system. Means with the help of this, we can identify whether this particular location can be considered as the black spot or not. There are various methods such as we can go for regression analysis, we can also go for Poisson's distribution, we can also go for use of chi-square test, or you can go for quality control methods. This Poisson's distribution and chi-square test are very important things. You are already learning the regression analysis, univariate and multivariate in your subject UTP. Now in this we will learn about the Poisson's distribution and use of chi-square test, and will try to learn with the help of an example. See, let us discuss about the Poisson's distribution. This method is appropriate for the accident study because accidents are governed by the laws of chance, and the occurrences of accident is a rare event. See, it is not usual that you are going and you will have accident every day. It is a rare event and it is governed, it is controlled by law of chance. There is a formula for Poisson's distribution, and that mathematical formula is like this: PR is equal to e raised to m into m by r factorial, where the PR stands for probability of occurrence of r event, the m stands for average rate of occurrence of event, the e stands for base of Napierian logarithms, and the r factorial is the r stands for the probability number of accidents per year. Let me tell you once again that this is called as Poisson's distribution. This is appropriate for accident study because accidents are governed by the laws of chance and the occurrence of accident is very relevant. The mathematical formula for the Poisson's distribution is this. Okay? This formula gives the probability of a driver to cause an accident. Then the another method is chi-square test. See, this is the test which is used to assess whether the safety measures adopted at the location and the stretch of road have been really effective in reducing the number of accidents or not. Means the safety features that are already introduced by the government department, are useful or they are just for the sake of name only. For that, the before and after data on accident can be evaluated on statistical principle by chi-square test. It is having this equation. See, this is chi-square equals to a minus bc whole square by a plus b out of bracket c, where this b stands for number of accident before improvement, a stands for number of accident after improvement. This BC is the number of accidents expected if no improvements had been carried out on the base of Napierian logarithm, and this C stands for control ratio. Let me repeat, B stands for number of accidents before, B means before, A means after, BC means if no improvements would be there, number of accidents there, and C means control ratio. It is very easy. Chi-square is equal to a minus bc whole square divided by a plus b out of bracket c. If this chi-square, if the value that we will get from here is more than 3.84, assuming 5% of level of significance, we will always calculate 5% of level of significance and 95% of confidence level. If this value is more than 3.84, then it can be said that 95% confidence that measures in junction have been effective in reducing the number of accidents. And if it is less than 3.84, that means the measures are not that much effective or useful. Let me repeat it once again, friends, for you. Chi-square method is used to test whether the measures which are established are appropriate or not. Its equation is chi-square equal to a minus bc whole square by a minus a plus b out of bracket c. B stands for before accident, number of accident. A stands for after number of accidents. C is the control ratio. And if this chi-square is more than 3.84 with 5% level of significance, then we can say that with the 95% confidence that the measures which have been established are very effective. The accident data, let us understand the particular thing with the help of an example, that the accident data pertaining to metropolitan city for the year 2000 and 2005 are below. See, in 2000 year, 300 accidents were there. This is the vehicle kilometer travel. And 2005, 400. You can see there is the increase in accident. Increase in vehicles kilometer of travel. Now we have to test whether this is the significant increase in this particular 2 years or not. So this is the equation that we will put. We know this equation. A means after improvement, B means before improvement, and BC means assumption that if no improvements would be provided, then how many number of accidents would have taken place. And C stands for control ratio. Now control ratio means you have to divide this by this. So what you will do, 300 by 250, this will give us the value of 1.2. Then the value of A is 400. See, this is A after, and this is B before, 300. Now what we'll do, we'll put just the values. See, once you put the values over here, we'll get the value of 1.90. Now if the value for 5% significance, 1 degree of freedom is there. We have observed that the value is 1.90 and the value is less than 3.84. Means there is no significant increase in the accident rate. If this would be more than 3.84, then it means there is the significant increase. But this is not the significant increase because the value is less than 3.84. So this is how we can understand the concept with the help of example. Now we'll calculate the remaining method in the other session.